Hey YouTube, this is Drew Haddon Tech here to show you how to remove Ubuntu from a dual boot with Windows. Made a video showing you how to install Ubuntu on a dual boot with Windows. This video shows you how to undo that. This video only applies to people with UEFI BIOSes. If you have a legacy BIOS, then stay tuned for a video that I'll make covering how to do this on legacy BIOSes. But without further ado, let's get right into this. So first thing you want to do is go to System Setup in your grub menu. Then you're going to want to go down to Enter Setup. Now my BIOS combines the boot menu and the BIOS setup utility. So most of you, it'll just take you straight to your BIOS setup utility, but anyway, I'm going to click Enter Setup. Then you're going to go to Configure Boot Options. If you do have this feature, then click Delete a Boot option. Then click Ubuntu. Then click Commit Changes and Exit. If you don't have that option, then just go to Change Boot Order and put Ubuntu at the bottom. Okay. Then once you've done that, you're going to exit your BIOS setup utility and then just get it to boot normally. Now if it boots directly into Windows, then you can move on to the next step. Okay, then once you're in your Windows, you're going to want to log in, obviously. Then you're going to want to right-click on the Start button, and then go to Disk Management. Then if user account control prompts you, just click Yes. Okay. And the partition that's not your EFI system partition, it's labeled primary partition and has no drive letter, that's the one for your Ubuntu. And you're going to right click on that and then click Delete Volume and then click Yes. Okay, then that'll change to unallocated space. That means you've successfully deleted the partition. So then you're going to want to right click on your C partition labeled C. Then you're going to click Extend Volume and click Next. Then click Next, then click Finish, and there you go. Okay, now your Ubuntu's deleted. There's one last thing you're going to want to do though. Go to your Start menu, and go to Windows System, and right click on Command Prompt, go to More, and then click Run as Administrator. Then if user account control prompts you, click Yes. It should say C Windows System 32. If it says something else, like C users your username, then you didn't run it as an administrator, and you have to do so. And we're going to type diskpart, and I'll have all the instructions in the description. And enter. Then type and identify which one is your EFI system partition. In this case, it's disk 0 partition 1. So then type select disk, whatever your EFI system partition is, disk your EFI system partition is stored on. In this case, it's stored on 0. Okay, then type select partition, whatever partition your EFI system partition is. In this case, it's 1. Type 1. Okay. And type sign letter equals whatever letters not being used by anything else. You can check that by going to your File Explorer and then clicking on this PC. There you go. So I'm going to assign it E. Okay. And type exit. Then type E:. Okay, then hit enter. Then type del E:/ UEFI / Ubuntu, and then hit enter, and make sure it's deleting E/EFI / Ubuntu, and then hit Y, and then close out a command prompt. There you go. You have now removed Ubuntu from a dual boot with Windows. So, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, found it was helpful, hit the like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment.